Hello, I'm Joseph Dillard, and welcome to our series of videos on the drama triangle. These videos are based on the more extensive treatment provided by the book Escaping the Drama Triangle in the Three Realms: Relationships, Thinking, Dreaming. Regardless of who you are, where you grew up, what you know, and how much status or enlightenment you have, if you are like me, you are stuck in your subjectivity. Subjectivity happens when we are so wrapped up in our feelings, relationships, and worldview that we miss the bigger picture we need to lead happy and fulfilling lives. This is the human condition. We never outgrow this predicament because we are always conditioned by our contexts and the drama that they involve. This is not meant to be a postmodern negation of truth and certainty, but rather a recognition of the inherent ambiguity of life as a prerequisite for creativity and growth. There are things we don't know that we need to know. We don't see what we need to know and what we need to see because we lack the objectivity to see some important missing bigger pieces of the picture of life. It's often because we are trapped in our own biases, assumptions, expectations, habits, addictions, and worldviews. Due to our addiction to control, we demand that the world be the way we want it, instead of getting out of our own way and seeing it the way it is. This state of stuckness is one of drama. Unlike the theatrical variety of drama, the type I'm talking about here doesn't purposely wrap us in confusion, fear, life dilemmas, excitement, uncertainty, and unnecessary self-created grief, suffering, stress, or regret. With dysfunctional drama, feelings aren't chosen. They happen. They happen to us. We experience ourselves as both victimized and justified by our feelings. The good news is this very common but extremely toxic variety of dysfunctional, non-acted drama is both unnecessary and avoidable. The bad news is that we often see no way out of our dramas. We also often receive strong secondary gains by perpetuating our life dramas. This is the nasty little secret we keep from ourselves. It feels comfortable to worry, to be full of self-doubt, to personalize, to exercise control at the expense of sanity, to indulge our addictions, and to get validation for how we feel, even while those feelings are sabotaging our happiness in relationships. Looking at such things objectively, like we do when we look back at the mistakes we made as adolescents, we can recoil in horror and embarrassment when we are not doubled up with laughter at our thoughtlessness and stupidity. We are victimized by our subjective enmeshment in the drama of our life dramas. We suffer from a lack of perspective. We don't see where we're stuck, how we're stuck, or what we need to do to get unstuck. We need reliable sources of objectivity if we want to escape dysfunctional drama. Our stuckness may involve our lack of understanding of how others are exploiting us, or a belief that they are meaning us harm when they aren't. Our drama may involve the belief that just business absolves us of any consequences for exploitation done by us or in our name by our company or our nation. Our drama may involve doing good to the point of burnout, breakdown, disease, and death. If we personalize that victimization, we see ourselves as victims. Victims see conditions, events, or others as persecutors and seek something or someone to rescue them. These three roles of victim, persecutor, and rescuer make up the drama triangle. Victim, persecutor, and rescuer are capitalized to differentiate these concepts from world conditions that are real but may not involve dysfunctional drama at all. For example, if you're out walking and a tree limb falls on your head and gives you a head injury, as it did a client of mine, you have been victimized, but you're not necessarily a victim with a capital V. Bad things sometimes happen in life without there being a persecutor. Was the tree trying to persecute my client? Similarly, we can render genuine help to others without being a rescuer with a capital R. For example, firemen and emergency medics are socially sanctioned rescuers who would be better called helpers. As we shall see, the three roles of victim, persecutor, and rescuer may have little or nothing to do with victimization, abuse, or rescuing. The concept of the drama triangle was originally developed by a psychiatrist, Stephen Cartman, in the 1960s as part of the conceptual structure of transactional analysis, which is a form of psychotherapy, in order to explain how we get stuck in drama in our relationships. Integral deep listening has expanded the concept of the drama triangle to use it to show how we get stuck in drama not only in our relationships, but in our thoughts and also in our nighttime dreams. This is extremely important because these three realms interdependently co-create life dysfunction, unhappiness, stress, and misery. Self-destructive thoughts and dream dramas fuel relationship dramas that cause divorces, family violence, and years of personal tragedy. If we want to escape drama in our relationships, we need to understand and escape drama in our thoughts and dreams. In the following series of videos, I believe there's 6 of them, I will explain the 3 roles of victim, rescuer, and persecutor, how each of them impacts our relationships, thoughts, and feelings, as well as strategies for recognizing drama in your life and what you can do to escape it. So many people want to climb mountains while ignoring the lead weights strapped to their ankles. Doesn't it make more sense to take off that which is weighing us down and holding us back if we want to move ahead? Instead of doing so, it is easy to focus on developing our strongest lines or aptitudes, like a career expertise, or sport, dance, artistry, music, charisma, status, or power. After all, we get recognition, praise, status, and income when we do. That in turn causes us to focus even more on our strongest lines and ignore our weakest ones, creating blind spots which can bring about our eventual undoing. We can easily imagine that the social rewards we receive from our strong lines will make the drama of our lives disappear. At best, these strengths work as anesthetics, numbing us to the pain of drama, or as addictions, distracting us from where our pain really is. Instead of taking off our lead boots, we just keep climbing. At some point, our muscles give out, or the atmosphere gets too thin, and we collapse. It doesn't have to be that way. If we minimize the drama in our lives, we will grow in a more balanced way, develop much more healthy relationships, and integrate our relationships, thinking, and dream lives so that they all work together, supporting us in our development. In the next video in this series, we will discuss the role of victim in the drama triangle and show how it is related to depression and hopelessness, and also how it generates both persecution and addiction to counterproductive and self-destructive rescuing. In the next video in this series, I will discuss the role of victim in the drama triangle and how it is related to depression and hopelessness, as well as how it generates both persecution and addiction to counterproductive and self-destructive rescuing. Thanks for watching. See you next time.